Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Ganja Goddess. Hey, I'm coming through today. I just want to say a shout out to my family, my Ganja Goddess family who've been supporting me. Um, Today we're gonna talk about Karlissa. I posted the video the other day, but I wasn't able to really comment on it. Um, Basically work has been kicking my butt, so I finally have time to talk about it. So we're gonna get into it. I watched the video at first, I must admit, at first I thought she was playing. But then I had to watch the video again and I saw something different. I saw a mother who was hurt, a mother who isn't perfect, but a mother who did sacrifice. So I kind of see Carlos in a different way. We're going to get into that video, but first, you can't come here without telling me what you're smoking, because you know we smoking. We got the day off, so we're going to smoke. Today, I'm smoking on some purple punch. Let me get right. Gotta get the medication together. I want y'all to smoke with me, especially if you got the day off. Whenever you can get the day off, you gotta chill. So let's get into this. Miss Karlissa.
I've been resting today. What y'all been doing? Hey girl. Hey boo. Hey y'all.
And y'all be
It's cold
patient with
out
me.
here.
I'm new to this, so it's just gonna take a little second, but I'm gonna
So
get
I
it.
just wanted to hop on because I was in the kitchen thinking about this one time that John. Oh, y'all see my tattoo? Oh, I can't show y'all my tattoo yet. You got to watch it on Sunday. Um, that was a crazy experience, by the way. You got to go
Make sure the
watch this
volume up.
Sunday's episode. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Even if I wrote for if I wrote for one of these major networks, I can this shit is real shit. I'm not making none of this shit up. You gotta go watch Sunday's episode. Okay, I was enlightened. You gonna be enlightened. The tattoo shit was crazy. We walked in and ran into John's ex on an accident. That was crazy. But that's
One
not what I
accident.
hopped on. I
Okay.
hopped on here because I was having my own personal moment. I'm gonna give y'all the link to the show in 1 minute. Hold on. Let me get this out before I lose my juices for it. So I was in the kitchen and I was getting ready to fry some chicken, and I remembered this one time that I didn't get my check, not my social security check. I ain't got a proof of that yet. But I didn't get my school check, and I was supposed to get my school check, and it didn't come, and I didn't want to freak my son out, Jonathan Blueface. I didn't want to freak him out because I was trying to keep it on the low that we ain't have no money to our name, y'all. This one time we didn't have no money. I'm talking about I was in college, he was in high school, and we didn't have no money to our name. When I say no money, I'm talking about you ever woke up one day and just like, damn, I don't have a dollar. I had it together, like, you know what I'm saying? I just took them out somewhere. And the next day I was supposed to get my school check, but something happened that I didn't get it. And I didn't have no money for like a whole week, y'all. I'm talking about no money.
Waiting
Okay.
for that school check is another thing, though.
I ain't doing no
I must
hoeing.
admit.
I'm in church every Sunday. I'm about to tell y'all how good God is. I wasn't doing no hoeing at this time. Okay. I was going to church every Sunday. John was in college. We was going to church every Sunday. We was walking by faith and not by sight, y'all. Let me tell y'all. We
Okay, real quick. Did you hear Miss Carlissa? I wasn't doing any hoeing at this time. she's been doing a few little strange things for some change. I mean, listen, I get it. You gotta take care of your children and all of that. We all been through the struggle, but I don't know, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just not willing to do all of that. Now, if I had to, I'll go mop some floors. I'll go work at McDonald's if I had to. Whatever, whatever. Hey, if I gotta go do the garbage, whatever, become the garbage lady, whatever the case may be. But doing all of that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know the struggle, but still, and all, you still gotta hold on to a little, you know what I'm saying, a little integrity, because as you can see, you did something strange for some change, but they switched up on you. They changed up on you. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to deal with the fact, you let old boy, do whatever just so you could feed them. And they not here for you like that. I see you over there struggling, Miss Karlissa. It's not easy, you know what I'm saying? But some things I'm just not willing to do. I mean, everybody got their own thing, but nah, I'm good on that one.
We had 2.2 million. This story gonna knock y'all off
All
y'all
right,
feet. And I
manifest
didn't
that.
have
I'm
no
there with
money
you.
at
2.2
all.
million. Let's
And
go.
Jonathan came home from school with Jaidyn. With Jaidyn, okay? Now I had two pieces of chicken. I'll never forget this for as long as I live. And sometimes when I go off on them, just what I be thinking about. When I say no money, I mean no money, like no money at all. My mom wasn't talking to me at the time. I don't know where my dad was at, but it was like one of them days. I wasn't doing no hoeing. Cross my heart, hope to die, stick 1,000 needles in my eye. I wasn't doing no hoeing. Okay, I was strictly walking by faith and not by sight. We was going to church every Sunday. I didn't have nothing. Okay, I'm talking about not even a dollar, not even a food stamp dollar.
Mm.
So I took the chicken out and I thawed it out and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this chicken work. I'm gonna put some rice on the side. You know how we do it. You know how we
Throw
do
something
bitches. Okay,
together.
y'all. There's some bitches on here that know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put some rice on the side of this chicken. I'm gonna add some gravy to that shit. I'm gonna open this last
Make it
can
a
of
meal.
peas. And he ain't gonna know nothing. He gonna get a gourmet meal. He gonna make it do what it do. We gonna eat this last supper, and Jesus gonna have something for us in the morning. I'm just not even gonna worry about it because I rushed home to get that school check. You know that college check y'all bitches be waiting on. You know what I'm talking about.
Miss Karlissa
And that
trip.
check didn't come, and all I had was these two pieces of chicken and a bag of rice and a couple of cans of peas in that cabinet. You bitches know what I'm talking about. When that school check don't hit right, child, I said we good. We got dinner tonight. We gonna be straight. This motherfucker comes in the house with Jaidyn. They don't know about this. Now I'm hungry as fuck. I've been at school all goddamn day, getting my education, praying to the Lord. Okay, going to church every Sunday. Ain't doing no hoeing. Okay, ain't letting nobody pull up. My stank of dank clean. I'm talking about I'm clean as a whistle.
Mm.
He come in the house with this motherfucking girl. Now, mind you, I said I got two pieces of motherfucking chicken,
Two.
two thighs. I'm about to
Mm.
fuck one of them up. He gonna fuck the other one up. I'm gonna put some bread on the side with some rice and some gravy and some peas. This motherfucker ain't gonna know we ain't got no money in here, okay? He ain't gonna panic. He ain't gonna run out and rob no liquor store. You know how your sons do when you ain't got no money. You can't tell them you ain't got no money, bitches. Because they'll go out and do a strange piece of change, to
Hold on, we're
get you
gonna
some
pause
food. So
right
you
there.
can't tell them motherfuckers.
Okay. All right. So she's at the point where, all right, I see, things got low. And she was to the point where, she got to make a sacrifice. Is either I'm going to eat or Jaden going to eat. Karlissa, you should have kept your chicken, girl. You should have kept your chicken. Because I'm sorry. Nah, you should have kept your chicken, sis. Cause they really not here for you, sis. I would have knew something was up if I made 2 dinners and those 2 children didn't question whether I was good, or not even Jaidyn, Blueface. That's kind of strange. Her son didn't kind of look over at his mom and wonder, like, why is my mom not eating? Nah. I know my son, he would have been like, Mom, are you good? Like, that's crazy. But that's true, though. I get her point on that, not letting your son know if things is getting low. Because I have a son and daughters. And yeah, I feel like boys, if they feel like things are getting a little tight, they react differently. So I do get that. I notice that they feel more like a pressure on them that they shouldn't, that we don't want them to feel. So you kind of like, you don't want your children to know, especially your sons, if it's gonna, push them out there to do something. I mean, overall, I mean, if you pretty much raise them pretty well, I don't think they're gonna go out there and rob no store. But you just don't want to put that pressure on your son or even on your daughters as well, because I mean, hey, you never know what some people will do. All right, let's get back into this video. But seriously, though, Karlissa, you should have kept your chicken for real.
because you ain't got no money. You could tell your daughter, but you can't tell your son you ain't got no money, okay? So I'm trying to keep that shit on the low, y'all. It's on the low. On my stomach growling like a motherfucker. Like these, I'm gonna fuck this chicken up like it's the last supper. This motherfucker comes in with her talking about they hungry. This motherfucker comes in my house with this bitch talking about they hungry. So y'all know what I had to do? Do anybody got any clue what the fuck I had to do and why I be acting so motherfucking crazy when it comes to them? I ate my motherfucking rice and I watched them bitches eat that plate of food. They ate that motherfucking food in my face, y'all. I watched them bitches eat that food. Then neither one of them motherfuckers say, where your chicken at? Any chicken left for you, mama? Took my plate of rice and I went in my room and I ate my rice. And them 2 motherfuckers ate that chicken and that rice. So when you ask me why I talk to them the way I talk to them, it's because I've earned that right. And I'm going to keep saying what the fuck I want to say, when I want to say it, and how I want to say it, until one of them sacrifice their motherfucking piece of chicken for their kids or for their mammy. Okay? So don't get in my inbox asking me why you don't give her no break, why you don't give John no break. Because motherfucker, I gave him.
Okay. I let it play a little too far. I got a little phone call, but seriously, that right there was emotion. That was pain. That wasn't her pretending. You could tell that she felt something. She regressed back into that memory, and you could tell she definitely felt like, I sacrificed for you guys. Like, he didn't understand the struggle. He didn't realize, like, dang, this is all we got. And she gave her last to them. A lot of people would have just sent Jaidyn ass home, because the way Jaidyn mother is talking is like, and the grandmother's acting like Jaidyn always been good. Everything's been good over there. So why is Jaidyn showing up to Miss Karlissa house, talking about she's hungry? Why is Jaidyn always over there eating dinner with Blueface? But still, regardless, everybody want to shit on Miss Karlissa. I mean, don't get me wrong. At first, nah, me and Karlissa, we was beefing, because I don't like the way she did our girl Krishan. We're not here for that. I don't like the way she But this moment, in this one moment, I have to feel for her. At this moment, you kind of see her as like a woman and not like this, I guess, like character, or whatever, or someone who's like clout chasing. Like, she kind of opened up and expressed like what she been through. I mean, she normally tells some things she's done, but not to this degree. And I feel like I'm looking at Miss Carlissa a little different here because the way Blueface does his mother is ridiculous. I mean, should she be held accountable for things she may have done as a mom? Yes. But it's the way you hold a parent accountable. And he is just hella disrespectful. Um, and it appears, I mean, from the photos, it appears like it's not like she was an absent mother. I mean, it seems like she's in all the games, going there. I don't see their dads really. So, I mean, she did something with them. It's not like she was like a crackhead mom who was like prostituting on the street and the children haven't seen her in like 5, 6 years. No. Now, she may have done some things that, she shouldn't have done around the children, made some poor decisions. None of us are perfect. You know, everybody got different levels. There's levels to this shit. We know that. But she's not perfect. She could, be a little petty. We know we know where her son get the sassiness from, but still in all, I mean, she's still a woman. And I mean, I feel her in that moment. Like as a mom, you do make sacrifices and you try to do your best. I mean, some moms just don't give a shit. But in general, I'm talking about normal like women, not females. I'm talking about women. You put your best foot forward. You try to sow the best seeds you can in your children and you just hope that they grow. And sometimes as parents, you'll sacrifice, but a lot of times we have expectations and wants and for our children, but realistically, the best you could do is set your children up with love, empathy, teach them respect, give them all the good things you can, and just sit back and see what they do with those things. If they choose to do something different, it's beyond you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to feel some kind of way because you love your children, you want the best for them, but I mean, what can she do? I mean, she's made some mistakes. You could definitely tell she was a certain kind of lady when Blueface and them were growing up. You could definitely tell, she wasn't the standard mom, working a 9 to 5, coming home, baking cookies, whatever the case may be. She wasn't one of those. We know that. Most of us aren't, but maybe not to that degree. But in this moment, I find grace for Miss Carlissa because don't we all need grace sometimes? Nobody's perfect. And for Jaidyn, Miss Jaidyn, I don't understand how she was close with Miss Carlissa, but as soon as Blueface returns home, now she acts like she doesn't know her. It's either one or the other. Jaidyn just wants Blue to herself. I don't I don't get it. I don't know the full dynamic of the relationship, but it seems like Jaidyn was always around. They did things together. I don't know. It's given, when he left, we were best friends. We were praying together, but now I got him back. I don't need you anymore, and that's messed up. That's real messed up. You don't do people like that, regardless. I mean, true indeed. They probably got their little issues between themselves, whatever. But I don't think Jaden should keep Karlissa from the grandchildren or try to like put a wedge in between her and her son because they can do that perfectly fine by themselves. So they're both wrong for that. Blue, You shouldn't be calling your mother a whore. I mean, if you feel like your mom was a little easy, it's a way you could express that to her. Because, like I said, I'm all about accountability. But you can express that to her in a way where it doesn't have to be so public. And you don't have to sit there and be calling your mom a whore and a hoe and a bitch and a slut or whatever. Like, bro, you was a wild boy. Like, really? You gotta talk to your mom like that? You can't just have a sit down and be like, Mom, like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know, there was a lot of guys running in and out of our lives, that made me uncomfortable, boom, 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 whatever. But that takes emotional intelligence. And, I don't think he's working with much of that. So maybe the communication isn't there. I don't know. But I find that there's a better way of talking to your parents. I don't know. I mean, I understand some parents can be monsters, and that's a different story. But if she wasn't a monster to you, Blue, she may not have been perfect. Whatever the case may be, you're not a perfect parent. But if one of your children was to come up to you when they get older and curse you out and dog you out like that, you're not going to like it. You are not going to like it because you're not perfect. And you think those children ain't gonna have something to say? This is all over. Like, come on, they're gonna see it. They're gonna see everything. And you think that they're gonna be cool with everything? Really? Are you gonna be okay with your children disrespecting you like that? You're not gonna be cool with that. So yeah, I feel her pain in that. I feel why she goes at them so hard because, you know, we wasn't there when she was shooting in the gym. We wasn't there for that. Only they know that dynamic. We know when, Blueface, you know, raised up from the ashes and, then people were paying attention, but no one was there for all of that. We don't know. We don't know. But there is proof that she was there. There is proof that she was at the games. I didn't see many dads around, bro, so she may not have been the best, but at least she ain't just, straight up abandon you. She gave up her last two pieces of chicken. A lot of people would have just said, listen, you're going to have to go home. I've been in school all day. I'm over here stressed out, worrying about when this check going to hit, when this deposit going to hit. And I'm hungry. And I got to get up and do it again. Babe, you're going to have to go home and eat at your madre's house. A lot of people would have said that. I'm not saying I would have said that. I might have. She should have. Because Jaidyn's disrespecting her. Jay don't give a shit about that last piece of chicken she gave her. She could give two fucks. She don't care. She don't care about that. Man, Karlissa, the way it's looking, for real, you should have kept both pieces of chicken to yourself.
Motherfuckers, my last piece of chicken. That's why.
Wow.
Recordings just got better. Hey.
You see, that's the thing there. Sacrifice. When you sacrifice for your children and they don't appreciate it. That's a hard pill to swallow. I can get that. I definitely can get that. Excuse me, y'all. Gotta do something real quick. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel her on that. She made some mistakes, but she wasn't all bad. She sacrificed. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think Blueface will see the video and feel some kind of way? No, I don't think he will. He doesn't have compassion for her. I mean, even Krishan, and they had a physical altercation, but even in Krishan, you can see, like, when she came over to the house, Krishan was nervous and excited. And she asked for Callie. She wants that. She wants that family dynamic without the drama and all the extraness in it. I mean, she had, at that moment, they both gave each other grace. And I just don't understand why Blueface, he can't look at his mom and, at least have that sit down with her in a respectable manner. No one's saying don't do it, but it's a way to do it. I don't know. The only one who seems to have any respect for her is Callie. I don't know. It's kind of sad. That really touched my heart to see her, because you could see the emotion in her. Um, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with this. Hopefully, maybe Jaidyn will see that and start to, think like, hey, Miss Karlissa has been there with me. She's prayed with me. She's been here for the grands, Hopefully that'll open up a door for them to communicate and talk. But the way it's looking, I really doubt that. We definitely gonna catch up, some more. I got some cooking to do. I'm off today. This is my day off. And I want to make some shrimp rasta pasta. And I want to have it done before the children get home. So that's the mission. That's the aim. That's the goal right there. I enjoy talking with you guys. Please like and subscribe. This, I'm new to this, but I'm definitely true to this. As I go along, the videos will get better. We definitely want to talk about some other topics as well, but I definitely have to keep up with what's going on with Krishan and Miss Karlissa. I even saw a little something about Blueface. If I'm not mistaken, I'll probably put something up a little later about it. Blueface getting back into rap, because I thought Mr. Blue was retired, but I guess, maybe them checks ain't rolling in too great from Jaidyn, so he had to, get out there again, he had to hit the strip again, Um, so I probably will talk about that a little later. But until then, guys, have a blessed day, and keep it smoking. Keep it smoking.